Hi everybody, I'm Deb Kent.
I'm Stacy Purcell with Gulfport Realty.
And today we're talking about those pesky texts and postcards that we're all getting these days. I got one just this morning, as a matter of fact, that said, "Hey Deb, I'd like to buy your house. Can we talk?" And I said, you can absolutely buy my house for $1.2 million, which it is not worth. But I really, at this point, I really don't even know what to say. But we are all getting these texts and postcards asking to buy our properties. And it's been going on for a while, but especially ramped up in the last couple of years because inventory is so low. And let's start by talking about the legitimacy of those kinds of postcards. Are they legit, Stacy?
No, they're not legit, and they need to quit. Okay, I'm over them. I got a postcard. I love when I get a phone call, but I got a postcard. We need to talk about your house. They need to talk. What do you need to talk about my house for? Okay, but I do the same thing too, and I find a lot of people say the same thing. How much you give me? Oh, well, we need to talk to you. We need to come out. Well, they are investors, and they are looking for a very good deal, and they do take advantage of a lot of people. And I don't really want to touch on that too much because I don't want anybody to ever feel bad that they sold their house, like that. If you want to sell your house, and if you want to sell it to somebody who sent you a postcard or a random text, that's fine. Call a local realtor first and get what's called a valuation of your home. Every realtor will give you one, and it will give you a starting and stopping point. And don't worry, oh, my house is in disrepair, or my house needs to be painted, or my grandmother hasn't been in there in 20 years. Call a realtor, get a value of your home, and then negotiate.
Absolutely. And the reason why we're seeing more of these is that there is a huge interest right now in wholesaling, in real estate wholesaling and flipping homes. And all of these folks, and you may be one of them if you're listening to us, who are interested in that, they're taking courses given by hedge fund investors and other people who do this kind of investing where they buy low and they sell high. And they're taking these courses, and one of the things that these classes teach them is to send out these postcards and texts. That's kind of 101 for a house flipping course, because they want to find something inexpensive.
Yes. Now, I'm not going to say that all investors are trying to steal your home, because they're not. I work with quite a few here in town. Of course, they need to get a deal because they're going to put a lot of money into the house, but the guys that I work with really do pay a fair price.
Right.
And they do what they say they're going to do.
Yes, and I also have a really nice group of investors that I work with, and we are not talking about those guys. This is a whole separate category. These are folks, often they're from out of state, and they're often from out of the country. Singapore, Israel are a couple of the countries right now.
I can always tell how they pronounce my name.
Yeah,
they call me Daisy. Hello, Daisy.
Daisy.
Daisy. They call me Daisy. You know how that offends me?
Hello,
Daisy. Oh, yeah, no, you didn't. No, you didn't.
Yeah, when someone calls you Daisy, you know they have the wrong number.
Exactly.
But anyway, they're taking these classes. They're from out of state. They're often from out of the United States. And one of the things that they're learning is, in order to be a successful flipper, you have to start with a house that you've purchased cheap, as cheaply as possible. So all of those texts and postcards are related to those folks who are trying to get into the game. They're trying to get into the investment game, and this is what they're taught is their first step. And unfortunately, it's really not effective, and even though you didn't want to get into it, I do want to say a few words about the predatory nature of this. And again, these are not the investors that we work with on a regular basis. These are folks who are often they want to make a deal, and sometimes they'll target folks who are in dire straits. And sometimes they know that people may be behind on their mortgage payments and they're looking for a way out.
It's a predatory way of buying.
It's predatory because they're not giving fair market value to those folks for their homes.
So there's two simple things to this. You can call those people, you can invite those people in to see your home, but two things. First, deal with someone local. If it's an investor, make sure they're a local investor. And then the first most important thing, call any realtor and get a value of your home.
And it should be free.
It will be free,
Yeah.
yes. You can call me if you're in the Florida, Southwest Florida area, because it takes me a few keyboard clicks and I can tell you what your home is worth.
You can call me too.
Oh. Okay, call me first.
No, call me first.
Here's my number.
Well, thanks for joining us. This is Deb Kent, Realtor.
And Stacy Purcell, Realtor Extraordinaire.
See you next time.